Hello student, let's try to understand about the glucose students. We are going to study the glucose. Okay. And everything about the glucose we are going to study student. If you talk about the glucose student, the first of all, you should know what is the chemical formula of glucose. So glucose and fructose both are simultaneously having same molecular formula student. This is C6H12 and O6 student. This is what. Now student, if you talk about the method of preparation, we are going for the preparation. There are two method of preparation are there student, from where we can prepare the glucose, right student? What are these method? If you see student, see the method of preparation. So from here what we can do student, from cane sugar. Okay, we are going from cane sugar. Student, you must be knowing cane sugar or sucrose. Cane sugar and sucrose are almost same thing student, sucrose. So sucrose formula is C12H22O11. Student, what you need to do, just you add the water molecule to the sucrose student. Okay. So when you are adding the water molecule to the sucrose student, here is H2O. So what will happen? It will hydrolyze in the presence of acid student, and it will give the compound like that is CHO. This is what student, CH and OH how many times student? 4 times. And this is the CH2OH. This is right student, that become the glucose. Now there is another method is also there student, that is from the starch also we can prepare C6H10O5. This is what is called student, that is called starch. This starch can also be hydrolyzed student in the presence of acid student. This. So if you are hydrolyzing in the presence of acid, so what it is going to happen student, it is again going to give the glucose. Glucose is C6H12O6 too. So C6 already there, 2 hydrogen here, so 10 plus 2, 12, oxygen 5 are there, 1 oxygen, that will be the 6. So these are the method of preparation of glucose. Now there are the various chemical properties are there, student. Glucose is having many chemical properties. So let us try to understand the chemical properties. So here I am writing, that is, here is the CHO, that is aldehyde group. Then it is the CHOH is there. How many times it is going to be student? 4 times. Then again it is going to be CH2OH. This is. Now glucose is having around the 10 chemical properties student. And this all the 10 chemical properties give some information about the glucose, right student? Suppose if you are treating with the HI student, you are treating with the HI, it is going to give the student N-hexane. N-hexane. What is the N-hexane if you are talking about it is student? CH3. This is again going to be CH2. Then it is CH2. Again going to be CH2. Then CH2. And finally CH3. This is N-hexane student. What it is going to confirm student? Confirms student, confirms all 6 carbon in glucose are in straight chain. This is going to be what where student, they are going to be a straight chain. Now what we are going to do, next one we are going to treat with student HCN. So if you are treating with the HCN student, it is going to give cyanohydrin, CYANO hydrin, HYDRIN. This is going to give the compound cyanohydrin student. What is the cyanohydrin? Here is the CH, here it will go OH student and CN. And remaining the structure will be, composition will be the same student, CHOH 4 times. And this is going to be CH2OH student. This cyanohydrin, what it is going to confirm student? Confirms presence of carbonyl group. What student? Presence of carbonyl group. Whether it can be aldehyde or the ketone student, carbonyl group. Right. Now, let us try to understand the next one student. You treat this compound with the hydroxylamine student. This is the NH2 amine and OH, hydroxylamine. So it gives the oxime student. Whenever you are treating with the hydroxylamine, the glucose is going to give the oxime student. What is the formula of oxime? CH double bond O NOH. And here is downside student, that will be the composition will be same. There is no change Only the functional group is going to be changed, student. This is CH2OH, student. This oxime, this is the oxime. What it is going to confirm, student? This is confirming, student, confirms the presence of carbonyl group. Confirms the presence of carbonyl group. Presence of carbonyl group. So this is what is the three reaction we understood. Now let us try to understand some more reaction, student. One thing is confirmed from the above class, student, that carbonyl group is present in the glucose. Now we are treating with the bromine water, student, bromine. So when you are treating with the bromine water or the bromine, student, it will give the gluconic acid, student. Okay. So aldehyde group is converted into what, student? That is carboxylic group, student. So COOH, CH2OH, and here is also going to be CH2OH. Student, this compound is what is called, student, that is gluconic acid. This is what? Gluconic acid. This gluconic acid, what it is going to confirm, student? It is confirmed, student, confirm. What group confirms? The presence of aldehyde group. So out of the carbonyl group means aldehyde and ketone both, student. But when you are treating with the bromine, it is reacting because the ketone do not react with the bromine water. So it means the glucose react with the bromine water. It means the given group, carbonyl group, is going to be what, student? Aldehyde group. Right. Now, student, that is we are going to move on the another one. So here is CHO is there, student. CHOH, glucose we are taking. Total 4 reaction we have done till now, student. Now, the next reaction we are studying here, that if you are treating with the HNO3, friends, if you are treating with the HNO3, dilute you are going to take, student. Even you take the concentration, nothing is going to happen. So here is going to be COOH, student. Then here is CHOH, how many times, student? That is going to be 4 times. And here is COOH. This is what called, student, that is called saccharic acid, dear student. This is the saccharic acid. This saccharic acid, it confirms something. It is going to confirm, student, confirms the presence of, confirm the presence of what, student? Presence of 1 degree alcohol in glucose. Means glucose is having 1 degree alcohol. How many? Only 1. So here you take this, this if you are considering this, student, that is 1 degree alcohol. The last carbon is having primary alcohol. Now, student, what you are going to treat this one with the acetic anhydride, CH3CO, you take the 2 times, student, oxygen, right? So it will give the glucose pentaacetate, student. This is the CHO. Here will be, that is, student, CHO. COCH3. How many times, student? That is going to be 4 times. Last one you see, student, CH2O COCH3. This compound is called, student, glucose pentaacetate. Here is glucose pentaacetate. What it is going to do, student? What it is confirm? This is the confirming, student, confirms the presence of something. It is the presence of 5 OH group. How many OH groups, student? 5 OH group. Right, in glucose. So glucose is having how many hydroxyl group, student? 5. Now, student, what we are going to do, let us move on the next slide, student. That is 6 reaction we have done, student. Now, few more reaction are there, student. CHOH, here it is going to be how many times? 4 times, student. This is again CH2OH, dear student. What we are going to do here, we are treating with the NaHSO3. No reaction, student. It is not going to be no reaction. It means that is glucose does not have free aldehyde group. This is not having the free aldehyde group. That is glucose exists in cyclic form. Glucose exists in what form, student? Exists in cyclic form. This is what the case, student. Cyclic form means whatever this group you are watching here, student, on the top it is not free, or else it can have given the reaction, student, bisulfite product, student. If you treating with the SIF, student, SIF base, SCHIFF, student. If you are treating with the SIF base, SCHIFF, SIF base, okay. So it is also not reacting, student, no reaction. So what it is confirming, student, that is no free aldehyde group, no free aldehyde group Glucose is not having the free aldehyde group. That is, glucose exists in cyclic form. Glucose exists in what, student? Exists in cyclic form. Cyclic form. This is what the case, student. Now, dear student, let us move on the next point, student. You treat with the failing solution, student. Failing. So failing reagent, if you are treating a student, it reduces failing. It reduces what, student? Reduces failing solution is, student. So since it is failing solution, since it is reducing the failing solution, student, so what it is going to happen, student? If it is reducing the failing solution, means that is glucose is reducing sugar. Glucose is reducing sugar. This is what, student? Glucose is reducing sugar. Now, last one you see, student, that is the total 10 chemical properties. This is the 10th number. Tollens test today. Tollens reagent or tollens test, student. Tollens reagent. So it reduces what, student? That is, it reduces tollens reagent, student. Since it is reducing the tollens reagent, student, since it is reducing tollens reagent, that is, it confirm that is glucose is what? Glucose is reducing sugar. Glucose is reducing sugar. So this is all about the concept, student. Thank you very much for watching, student. If you find this video helpful, please do like and subscribe the channel.